Greetings, Gnagey family. I know a lot of you weren't expecting to see me again, and I wasn't expecting to be here. But here we are with a breaking special report. Now, as the commissioner of the Gnagey Bracket Challenge, a lot of people think that I should do my job different than I do it, but I always try to rule in a way that it results in the most fun for the entire family. So I'm wearing a Beard the Beard shirt, but what I want you all to remember is don't fear the beard, because I am a loving commissioner that cares for all the league and makes decisions for the betterment of the league. So when I make a decision, I try to think about the precedent that it'll set. Now, if everybody recalls, about 2 years ago, there was a certain controversy that happened with the Ashelman family. And what I tried to do with Katie and Creighton was rule in a way that would allow for mistakes to potentially happen in the future, but winners to still be recognized. And this year, despite my best efforts, it's happened. It's happened again, where there's been brackets that haven't been submitted to the actual challenge. Now, there's twofold problem with this particular matter. Excuse me one moment. Continuing on, the Ashelman family has not submitted any brackets to the challenge. That's just the facts. That's not fake news. That's real news. The brackets are not in the actual challenge. However, when I sent the email out to the league, I got a bounce back from Chad's email. That's the other part of the real news. So that's a fact as well. I thought Nikki was on the email chain. So as a result, Chad didn't have an email, and he wasn't aware of it until he actually talked to Jim after the brackets were already going. And so I got an email from him asking, would it be possible to still continue and submit our brackets, even though they would be paper brackets and they would be in the actual online format. Now, if I would have ruled in the way that most people wanted me to rule back in 2015, I would be stuck saying that, no, well, sorry, you can't, because the only brackets that will be submitted are the ones that are submitted electronically. And in fact, I was encouraged by many people, and I have the emails if anybody would like to see the transcripts. But instead, I ruled in a way that I thought was more fair and more just, and awarded Katie a part ownership of the win, even though, she didn't really care if she won it or not. So now, fortunately, we're in a position where I'm able to make a ruling judgment on what to do with the Ashelmans, and I won't have to break precedent by doing that. So they have sent their brackets over to me, and I've given it much time and consideration. There's been a ton of T-charts made, and the resulting decision is, just kidding, that I am going to allow their brackets to be in, and I will be scoring them manually and including them in any and all email